And one day, one of my thing was my cousin suggested it was just, yo, take it seriously, you know.
Yeah.
And then at that time, I was listening to a lot of Pop Smoke. A lot of Pop Smoke. So if you listen to my catalog, my first ever song, I'm going there with a bass. You know what war with us, you know? Like, I'm starting off with this because inspiration was pop.
Yeah.
Right.
I was doing everything with bass. I was doing drill. Got to a point where I'm recording. I'm just like, bro, I'm hurting my voice. I did a mistake once. I used a different tone, and the guy was just like, oh, that sounds better. I was like, no. So now, connecting pop with all my favorite big time. With Kofi, because Kofi has some songs where he uses his bass, but it's smooth bass.
Yeah.
The person that followed me to the studio and after saying this dream was Prince Eros. Shout out to Prince Eros.
Yeah.
And collab.
Prince Eros is in Dirty Maria.
If she knows, she know it's real. She smoothing the body, she loving the feel. She know that it's me, she know that I love it on 3.
Straight facts.
Back at it again. You already know. So son, the cut.
You already know. And your man's is in the building. Today we have emerging independent artist
Yes, sir.
Beerus V, aka BV in the building. Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
No problem. Respect for having me.
Yeah, you know that. You know that.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, my brother.
Yeah,
We got a lot in the works.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to hear your stuff and for you to speak to us about your upcoming projects. You know what I mean?
This is actually my first interview.
It's your first interview?
Yeah. It's the first time.
We'll get the exclusive.
First time everybody's hearing me talk.
Okay.
I usually just post the music, post videos, post pictures, but this is the first time everybody's getting to know me. So.
Hey man, this is an opportunity for people to get to know you,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yeah.
So, can you talk to us a bit about like your music and your upbringing? How did you get into music?
So it's weird because music, I didn't think about it where I was just like, I want to make music, let me go to the studio tomorrow and stuff like that. It was mostly with my siblings where we would listen to songs and stuff like that and try to, hey, you do this voice, you do this voice. And then we try to sound like a choir. And I was always the one that was leading everyone, you know, like, yeah, you sound like this, and we would start singing. Until one day.
How many siblings do you have?
We're a lot. We're a lot.
Oh, choir. Okay.
We're a lot. I can't even give a number. But no, it's a big.
I'm about to say, yo. All right.
I said it.
Shout out to the
No, I mean like it's a
Double digits?
digits. You know, Africans, a big family.
Yeah.
I'm counting the cousins. I'm counting the brothers.
Okay,
I'm
you
counting
got it.
everybody.
It's real.
Because I grew up like with everyone. You know, the first half of my life growing up, I was alone. The first. It was me and my mom. My dad was doing truck businesses.
Right.
So if this nigga gone for 6 months, he gone.
He's gone for real.
So when he's gone for 6 months, he's gone with rent. He's gone with money for food. He's gone with school fees. And then my ass said, I don't know why. I don't know if the schools are still like this, but back home when they're chasing you away for not paying your school fees and stuff like that.
Right.
It's serious.
They'll whoop your ass.
They'll whoop your ass for not paying.
Yeah. They'll whoop your ass, chase you out.
Imagine CRA implements that. They're going to pay your taxes.
I don't know if they're doing that right now, but
ding dong.
we suffered, you know. So my siblings were just doing music, and one day one of my thing was my cousin suggested it was just, yo, take it seriously, you know. And then at that time I was listening to a lot of Pop Smoke. So if you listen to my catalog, my first ever song, I'm going there with a bass. You know what war with us, you know. Like, I'm starting off with this because this is the person that I like to rap.
Peace, Pop.
Big R.I.P. Big
R.I.P.
R.I.P. I actually do security on the side. We're supposed to be like security for him. The week he died, he was supposed to come to Ottawa.
Right.
And then I had my one of my big bosses. His name is Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy. He's a security guy.
Right.
He hit me and my boy up. He said if you guys want to be part of the security team for Pop Smoke and stuff like that, and we're excited.
Right.
And then the news came out.
That's crazy, man. Man. That's sad.
Very
past,
heartbreaking.
man. That's sad history, man.
But yeah,
But I know you did security.
I do security.
You in the security industry?
I did security. Yeah, I did security for WizKid. I did security for YBN Corday when he was here in 2019, I think. I did security for Cranium. Yeah, I've done a few celebrity securities. Yeah.
You got some
That's
good work.
what's up, man.
So yeah, pop was my inspiration. So that's why I started off with like a bass and stuff like that.
Right.
But then, as you can, if you listen to my catalog from each song, you can hear an update. You can hear that my voice is changing. It's going from deeper to me opening more. And then my later song, you can actually hear me sing. And I'm singing. So I love this journey because I'm actually finding my art as I go.
It's the transition, right?
And with each and every release, I'm making sure it's an update of the last one. So
Safe to say that through your catalog, we could see your development and your journey as an artist.
Yeah.
You invite people, I guess, to come and see it.
1000%. Everybody
Everything is out there.
If you want to see my story,
Where can they find you?
On Spotify. It's Beerus V Beerus space V on Apple Music. It's the same thing. On Instagram, you can find me at official Beerus.
Got it.
V.
Speaking of which, how did you come up with that name?
So I had one of my niggas. He brought this hairless cat one day. We talked about that. He brought this hairless cat. Everybody was weirded out. I hang out with a lot of some of my friends are like, they're scared of witchcraft. They're pretty that fob mentality. Some of my niggas are like, they see cats and like, no. Blood of Jesus.
Right.
But I saw the hairless cat. I'm like, hey, I fuck with that. I like that cat. And also my favorite, character from Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, sir.
The series for all the anime guys.
You already know.
Got an anime guy over there at the end of the table.
Real nigga. Big anime guy right here.
Know, man.
No, Beerus is if you were to pick a name from anime, that's a solid one. I'm picking Krill. You'll be picking Krill.
I won't lie. I might change it down the road.
Yeah? For what?
Brother, I'm competing with the cat when you search me up on Google.
He's a popular cat.
I'm competing with that cat.
Cat. He's a popular cat.
Real Beerus, man.
If you don't know, go check it out. Beerus, Dragon Ball Super.
1000%.
And who were your first and strongest music influences?
Kofi Olomide. This is a Congolese artist.
Okay.
Big Congolese artist. I grew up with him. Okay. My parents, my mom used to play songs every day. Every day growing up. Kofi Olomide. I was born and raised in Zimbabwe, actually.
Were you? Yeah. Okay. Tell us about that.
I was born.
How'd you end up how'd you move
my parents, because of war, there was a bunch of war happening, so.
Refugee?
Yeah. So they escaped Congo, and then my mom got to Zimbabwe in 97. My dad got there in 98. And I was born in 98.
Okay.
So immediately when that nigga got in the country, I'm there.
Right? And then we're in the line of siblings. Where do you rank there?
Extended bloodline.
I'm the last.
You're the last?
No, I'm not the last anymore. There's
So there's another one. So it grows and grows.
It's a growing breed.
Yeah, so the man in Zimbabwe, I was born and raised in Zimbabwe, went to school in Zimbabwe. I was there for 15 years. Yeah. 15.
You call it Zim?
Zim.
Yeah, because I know some South African,
they call it Zim too.
And they call it Zim.
Zimbabweans, yeah. Shout out to Mugabe, R.I.P.
Okay.
Best president in Zimbabwe ever.
Okay.
So I grew up there. I was listening to. They have legends there that are called for example, Oliver Mutukudzi. I don't know if you've known that.
No, I do not know.
He is a Zimbabwean legend. He died, I think, 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
It's Alec Macheso. I listened to Michael Jackson. Those are big inspirations of me growing up. I used to do the little dance. I used to do the whole choreography, the Thriller choreography. I used to know the whole thing from beginning to end.
So you really wanted to be in the industry?
I didn't know I wanted to be. I was just doing what I like.
You just didn't know.
I just didn't know.
It was just a matter of time, right?
Facts.
Facts. So who are you currently listening to now?
I listen because now I'm trying to take music seriously. I'm now open and listening to everything.
Okay,
I usually used to listen to everything before, but now my perspective has changed while listening to music. It's like everybody has their own unique art. And I'm trying to when I'm listening to this type of music, I'm trying to understand your artistic part of it, you know, the art in this and how you did it and the sounds and stuff like that. So listening to music now has been different, very different.
Speaking of which, you know, if you don't mind me asking, how do you come up with your creative, your creative,
My
your
flows.
creativity? Yeah, your creativity, your
flows and
flow.
stuff.
How do you get it going overall?
Well,
with
my
putting
routine
a song
mostly
together?
is because my life is my life is literally full of up and downs,
Right.
You know, so like I'm always connecting everything with emotions.
Yeah.
Always everything with emotions. It's sometimes I hear a beat depending on how my week went or how my month went. I'm just trying to link that to the song and stuff like that. I remember one song that I think it's Patek Philippe. Every time I listen to that song, there's an emotion. Literally, I feel it.
That gets to you.
Yeah, it gets to me. It's just
right.
like I remember this feeling. This is the same feeling I had.
Yeah.
While
But
making
that's
this
what
song.
music does to you, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times you'll associate moments with, songs. That's what makes it
emotion.
special. you know?
Yeah.
You kind of want to convey a message to your audience.
1000%, yeah.
Convey an emotion that, to be relatable with
True.
your audience, and you want your audience to relate
I
with
remember
you.
for that song, I think I was feeling down.
Yeah.
I was very. I don't remember why I was down, but every time I listen to the song, I remember it's the song that got me through.
Yeah.
It's the song that got me through that.
No, I'm listening to you, bro. I've literally had songs, bro, get me through shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a real thing.
it's powerful.
It's
Especially, sometimes it's timing, right?
Yeah.
true.
It just
True.
played at the right moment, or it just dropped, or maybe it was been out. It's
Facts.
been out.
It's been
But
out.
that moment you review it again, it's just playing. You're
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Facts.
You repeat. You're like, oh nice, I like it. Okay, cool. Then you try the reverb version. Oh, slow and reverb. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
you get obsessed with a song. Now, bro, for most artists, like originality, it's first preceded by a phase, of learning and often like emulating others, right? So, like, for you, what was it like?
First inspiration was pop.
Yeah.
Right. So I was doing everything with bass. I was doing drill and stuff like that. Then it got to a point where I'm recording. I'm just like, bro, I'm hurting my voice. Bro, I'm hurting like I did a mistake once. I did a mistake once.
Yeah, real talk.
I did a mistake once. I used a different tone, and the guy was just like, "Oh, that sounds better." I was like, "No, you gotta go deep. Yeah, deeper than that,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I started with pop, and
I think
then
a lot of rappers were stuck in that zone, though. Around pop time.
Everyone's trying to.
4000%. So I got started with pop, and then as I released the first one, the second one, I was just like, bro, like start studying it.
Right.
Yeah.
Start like this is your second one. Obviously, you're gonna release a third one now, right? Start studying it. So I'm studying it. I'm listening. So now what I'm doing is I'm connecting pop with all my favorite big times.
Yeah.
I'm mixing pop with Kofi, because Kofi has some songs where he uses his bass, but it's smooth bass.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm mixing Kofi. I'm going to Michael Jackson of a style like what can I say?
Melody type.
A melody type.
Yeah.
So like a melody. So I'm mixing everyone. Then I come back to myself.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking myself, what voice do you want to go with? Well, like, what do you want to use? You want to use bass, or do you want to use singing? So then I chose singing. So now I'm mixing everything together with my own creativity and stuff like that. And then that's how you build it.
Yeah.
That's
Your
how you
cultural
build it.
background, would you say, plays a big, medium, or large role in your music?
Sorry, say that again.
Your cultural background.
Yeah.
Yeah, plays a big role.
Big role?
A big role now, because I've come to understand Congo is top there with other countries when it comes to music, and stuff like that. And I'm trying to take advantage of that. I'm trying to go back to my roots and mix my roots, modernize it with Western, the Western sound. That's what my sound I want it to be. I'm trying to have. Because I know there's some rappers that rap in my language, Lingala. They rap also in English, but I'm trying to take the way we do the art, the way we do our music in our language. I'm trying to bring that into English.
Right.
I'm trying to bring that. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
But I'm trying to bring it into English. So, yeah, that's the
what's
whole
up.
mixed into it for me
That's
for
what's
me
up.
bringing out some originality in my sound.
So with that being said, which part do you prefer the most? Is it, picking your sound, picking your melody that you're gonna go for? Is it writing your lyrics, or is it performing your actual song? What's the moment that
I like
that
picking,
you feel captured you the most as an artist?
It's making up the melody.
Making up the melody.
The melody is what catches. It's like being an artist has made me feel to be free.
Yep.
Like free. That's creativity. Being free, being able to try everything. So when I hear a beat, I'm trying all the melodies. I'm just coming up. Nothing is wrong. That's why if I show you guys my voice recordings, it's like even if I'm in the car, I'm driving somewhere, it comes to me. I turn off Bluetooth because it's gonna fuck up with my recording and stuff. Like I turn off the Bluetooth. I go on the voice recording thing. I turn it on. I'm just mumbling. Melodies and stuff like that until I get back home.
And you
have a little sesh, have a little weed sesh,
I hear you.
something like that. Go back to my headphones.
You may want to medicate.
Hey man,
I mean that's part of the process.
But I've
creative liberties, right?
Hey, hold on. You do the beats?
No, I used to make beats.
So you contact the beat engineer,
and
you're like,
or sometimes I just go on YouTube.
You give him the beats.
No, sometimes I just go on YouTube because sometimes I search for Gunna beats or
type beats.
Type beats, future type beats. I just get one
Shout
of those.
Shout out to YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube.
Type beats.
But pay for your beats.
Yeah, that is important.
Pay for your beats. But so I record. I just make a melody, go back home, have a session, and listen to it again. Now I'm because now I have the flow, I have the melody. Now I'm putting in the words. To the mumble that I have. I'm putting in the words. I put in the words, and then when I put in the words, I hit up my close friends. One of my close friends is actually a songwriter too. So I hit him up. He always teaches me how to write and stuff like that. So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, this is what I have and this is how it would go, and then from there we go like, let's change this word to this, let's change this to this. Sometimes I'm against it. I'm like, no, it flows. It goes this way. It flows naturally for me, because if I'm saying the other thing, it's not flowing well.
Right.
And it's like, and then that's how I do it.
Okay.
So
out of curiosity, what other genres of music are you actually listening to as well?
I listen to everything. I listen to house music and piano music. I listen to old school 90s. I have a bunch of throwback playlists on my phone. I think for me my problem is I'm too stuck in the past. I'm too nostalgic. I don't like if you see my music, I only have old music. Music. When I'm home now, because I usually watch Nigerian movies. Shout out to all the Nigerians.
Shout out to Nollywood. Nollywood makes me laugh a lot.
Because I was Zimbabwean, we grew up with Nigerian movies, So even Nigerian movies, when I'm watching Nigerian movies, they're all old. All the old ones. I never watched the new ones. I don't know. I don't know why.
What's old is new, right?
Also, I listen to.
Don't listen to R. Kelly, man. Get you canceled.
That didn't age well.
That didn't age. No.
It never aged well. Do you think R. Kelly is the king of R&B? Who do you think is the king of R&B?
I mean, right now,
ask y'all the question.
I don't know, man.
You don't know. Now niggas
I can definitely answer this question. Now you're putting me on the spot. I must say, a man's doing a lot of time right now. He's not really popular right now. You feel me? So I don't want to speak on a man behind bars, but at the end of the day, I brought up the subject and you brought up the question. I'm gonna be a man and answer this question. It's your interview, but I'm gonna just say leave R. Kelly on the side. Yo, bro, but it's a classic. I'm sure it was in your playlist a little bit.
I don't know. I don't have it yet.
It's not a setup. Yo, what's your favorite song of all time and why?
We haven't even asked you that yet.
Favorite song of all time? It has to be a Michael Jackson song. Human Nature.
Human Nature?
Human Nature by Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Favorite of all time.
I like that.
I'm a big Michael Jackson.
There's a lot of Michael Jackson songs. If you out to tell me black or white, I'd be like, okay, I'm this. It don't matter.
That's basic. That's basic. My top 3 Michael Jackson, I'll probably say Human Nature, Who Is It,
They don't really care about us.
Yeah.
No,
that was a
no,
dope one.
it's good. It's a good,
Yeah.
it's a very
Yeah.
good song. Right, it's
Yeah.
not my favorite. No,
Right. The Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal's a good one.
banger.
It's a good one.
It's such a banger that I have an extended version.
That extended version.
I listen
Me,
to the
I want to
extended
know
version.
what is the nationality of the girl in "You Rock My World" by Michael Jackson. What's her nationality? She's like Malaysian,
Latina?
Thailand,
No, not Malaysian. Colombian.
half,
Remember Colombiana? The movie. Was it Colombian?
Colombiana?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she had black.
Is she?
She had black
Yeah,
black Tina.
yeah.
Black Tina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's giving me those vibes. She was giving me
I think that's the lane we're in.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, one of those lanes. I mean, we don't really know what's going on with the hair. We could probably tell a lot if we knew it was natural state.
Ooh, 1,000%.
You know, but it looks pretty smooth. So
Yeah.
she looks like one of those. How did we get there yet?
Yeah.
We rock my world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's
yeah.
my world. But yeah, that girl was again to me. The reason why you don't like it doesn't ring a bell. It's not the best of Mike Jack, but some people would have said that. I think
We rock my world.
some people would say that.
That's a banger.
Yeah, You Rock
That's
My
a
World is a
banger.
banger. It is a banger.
He
Some
came
people would
back
say
and
that.
showed you guys.
Yeah.
That, listen, I can tap into anywhere at any
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You can tap into pop, into R&B. That's why you can't crown him as the R&B king, because he didn't even stay to prove
Yeah,
himself.
I know.
He just comes in and taps in. He comes out.
I
It
know.
just shows you that he's good. He's a
Yeah,
goat.
he's
a
talented.
goat
I know.
all around.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to proclaim the weekend. Now, I mean, the weekend come and own the Ottawa Sense. I'm okay with that.
What,
With
what are they trying to
diversity.
say about the weekend?
Well, right now they're trying to say that the weekend took over the R&B game. The weekend is basically
You
up
think so?
next.
Me, no.
Well, I think so. I'm telling you what Reddit and the general public and public opinion on average is saying.
You sure they're not AIs?
Yeah, real talk.
AI is definitely doing the compilation.
It's
for us.
2023.
Yeah,
sure.
man.
I heard the Drake song. I thought it was Drake. It wasn't even, and I fucked with the
fucked up.
song.
That's
The
very true.
producers didn't put this one in, but since you brought AI in, let's talk about it. Would you let, like, let's see, like, you know, I know there's an artist right now that I forgot her name, but she allowed basically she released her rights for her song to be mixed with AI, and she thinks it's a smart thing. How do you feel about AI
To be mixed
in
like how?
music? Basically, how you see how the big labels right away wanted to put a stop to AI.
Yeah.
And basically make it totally illegal and tell the regulators and the lawmakers get on that. An artist out there, and I'm sure many artists out there, have decided that it's okay if the AI recreates with their voice. How do you feel about that?
Well,
I mean, AI is there to stay, I think. So what do you think?
Personally, I think it's gonna create a lot of lazy artists.
All right.
It's not gonna bring in a lot of creativity. It's not a bad idea.
Right.
It's the AI thing. It's not a bad idea. I just think because right now, you know, a lot of artists are already hurting with the fact that there's some artists that are popular that are not even talented.
Yes.
It's because of like just popularity and
Yes.
like numbers and stuff like that. We're already dealing with that. Now
Right.
that you're bringing AIs, that
Right.
means anybody can
You
be
take
up there.
this lyric from this song, you put it with this voice
Exactly.
on this beat,
Yeah, it's
revert
like-
by this much.
So it's killing human creativity. That's how I'm looking at it. As,
Right.
as an artist, you need to find your art within you, and then present it to the world. Not depend on like an AI or a machine or something
Right,
like
right.
that. 1,000. I personally think it's not a good idea to involve AIs in music. Involve AIs in something in anything
On,
else.
on Excel, on
Excel,
WordPress.
you know, like videos, helping editors for make videos faster editing.
It's a cool
Do it on
idea.
that, but not in music.
It's a good idea. Like, it's a cool idea, I think.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's a terrible idea, to be quite honest with you. Because if you really think about it, if they could use your voice to do music,
That's a scary thing.
what else can they use your
Exactly.
voice for?
Like,
Yeah, I'll be calling Sosa like a Sosa.
like
You got
That's
luck.
crazy, yo. I need you to give me your I don't know, man.
Bro.
You probably wouldn't even give me
Like
your password. Your fucking
you got a child that has a phone. You call them, and then they have
get
like
it by
your
child.
voice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yo.
Like,
you imagine your daughter
Yeah.
calls you,
Yeah.
Daddy,
Yo.
what's the number of the
could
card?
get
I'm buying Uber
You
Eats.
could get finessed, yo.
get finessed heavy.
You could,
about to
get
create
a
a
whole.
And next
yo,
thing you know
You could get a
it's
whole
a man
crime.
in a country that I won't name because the liberals will kill me. But I don't want to say, but you know, there's a few hot spots. Nigeria.
You want?
Yo, man. Yo.
This nigga.
No, but listen, there's cameras everywhere. But nonetheless, bro, let's be very honest. AI is one of those things that we have to be on the lookout.
1,000%.
100%.
I think, I think it's a good idea. Just don't. I don't know, man. It's
It's a deep
shaky.
subject.
Yeah,
It's a deep
It's
subject.
very shaky.
Hell yeah.
It's a deep
It's a
subject.
shaky tape. It's a straight topic. Yeah.
Definitely. What's the message essentially that you want your audience
Take
To
you
know?
know. That's it.
Yeah.
The type of music I make, I'm mostly talking to women. And
That's
I
fair.
mean,
Which
You
is
got to
fair.
know
to
your lane
women,
too, right?
But then I'm also being advised now to like talk to everyone.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
talk about life, talk about just life in general, like aspects of life, like things that happen in life, you
And
know.
you specifically write alone, or you mentioned you have your friend, you guys bounce
a
ideas.
Yeah,
or
no,
writers sometimes?
it's one track. Because every time I write alone, that's me like practicing, not just practicing, but like learning from what they taught me on how to write.
Right.
Yeah.
So every time I write, I go there. with him grading me. Like,
Yeah.
this is good. No, this is a good idea. Let's change this and stuff like that. So
Get it. I see your lane. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a few snippets of one of your videos, right, which look industry as hell. You know what I mean? Like,
It cost
where
me an
I
arm
could
and a
see-
leg.
I could see, how you're trying to appeal to women. See out there. And
yeah, I'm trying to be more open. Like talk about everything. I think if I don't do that, I'm holding myself.
Right.
And,
You're limiting yourself.
Yeah, I'm
essentially?
limiting myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start. Yeah.
Question for you. So, well, sorry, I didn't mean to interject, but I was gonna ask. So, you seems like you have a good supportive team overall, and you have a lot of people that are helping you on, mentoring you with your music journey. My question to you is, how do you handle negative criticism in regards to your music?
So that's why it's a good thing that the people around me are people that I kind of like grew up with and I'm used to.
Yep.
I hang out with the type of niggas that tell you that when this is wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah.
If don't do this, don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't wear that, you look goofy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Don't do
facts.
this. Those are the type of niggas I have, and these are the type of niggas. And at first I was against it. I was just like, yo, why are they always peeking on man? You know?
Yeah.
But then as you're growing up, you're realizing they're just looking out for you.
Yeah.
They're looking out
it's
for
in
you.
your better interest.
It's in your
essentially.
better interest, and
Yeah.
these are the type of people that I would want to go up with.
Yep.
In this industry, these are the type of people that I want to be part of my team. They're not just telling me things that I just want to hear.
Yeah.
They're not just hey, yeah, that's good, yeah. No, they're actually no, that's bad. Change that.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
change this. Yeah.
They know how invested you are in your
Exactly.
music journey.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Give
And
you that tough love.
tough love.
And what do you enjoy the most about being an artist?
The one thing I've enjoyed about being an artist is I get to be me.
Yeah.
I get to. It's like I'm a character in a video game. I can customize myself. You know.
Alright.
At first, I was against like walking with open shirts like this and stuff. Like I was always against that, but like I'm getting to be,
Niggas in the back at the chilling.
Yeah, I'm just
Not
always
talking much.
always
you at the back.
uptight, always
Yeah.
uptight
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I'm getting
You have
to
to open up now.
Yeah, I'm getting to
Creative
be me,
liberties,
man.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
free. That's
No,
why.
you're doing this well though.
Yeah, I'm just get to wear this. I get to make this type of music. I get to. It comes with a lot of perks being an artist.
just
you
being
know,
yourself,
just being
essentially.
myself. I like that.
Yeah.
That's definitely a nice part of the job, I'd say. For sure.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Not everybody can be themselves at their job.
Facts. There's
Or
other
maybe
people-
they are themselves, but to a certain point.
Other people get home and they breathe. They're playing a whole character outside. They were a whole
man.
character outside.
It's an image, right?
Yeah,
The
1000%.
way that you present yourself is the way that you're going to be received.
Exactly.
So you have
Exactly.
to. Some people, it's not everyone that could be authentic with their true self, right?
True.
So
1,000%. 1,000%.
it's the way I see it. What accomplishments? What? Oh, wow, I totally butchered that word. Well, that's what happens when you talk too fast.
Facts.
What accomplishments would you say that you'd be the most proud of?
Yeah, we want to know the juice at Straight Fit Acts. You know what time it is. Time to give the cloud alert a ring. All right.
Accomplishment. Recently, I was one of the openers for Daju.
Oh yeah.
okay,
That
okay.
show was crazy.
Daju came here. He came in the city. I talked to NP. It was like one of the organizers and stuff like that. And yeah, he got me to be on the show. I opened up. It was sick. It was like that's my second.
That show looked packed too.
Very packed.
Looked packed.
They love this guy.
Yeah, no, they do.
Love this
They
guy.
do. They do.
Yeah, it was very packed. I learned a lot. It was good vibes. I learned a lot after, always, especially with the team that I have that I was talking about. They were telling me, you should have done this, you should have done that. But the whole thing went well. I have this video that's going around recently because I had this little performance at the end where I danced.
Okay,
I did a little Congolese thing. Yeah, I did a little Congolese thing with my hips there.
You did a little Congolese move with the hips.
A little Congolese move.
Yeah.
You know how Congolese dance.
Yeah, we got Congolese behind the camera there, of course.
Shout outs to Congo.
Right.
That's my hometown.
So you went for that little move for the ladies to see what's up.
The little moves. It's actually one girl. Shout out to that girl. Cause I was performing. My mic was a little high.
Right.
It's not like I was shitting a bit at the first half. It's just like things were not going as planned.
Right.
And I learned that quickly, that in this industry, like even if they tell you it's gonna go like this, always get ready for things not to go as planned.
Right.
The mic was way up.
Right.
Way up. I came in, I was sounding like I was yelling for a second. And then once I got the grasp of things, I was performing my compa song, and then I shout out to this girl, but I just heard one scream. When I heard one scream from one girl, took the thing off.
Right. It was enough.
Started my dance, and then we got more screams.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
to
right now
that
it's
girl
going
right
viral. So for the ladies or whoever would like to see this, that's on TikTok.
It's on TikTok.
On TikTok.
My TikTok is Beerus V. You can search me up. It's the official
So
Beerus
go
V.
look them up, ladies, and whoever would like. You're gonna be 2023.
Hopefully it's the ladies.
You gotta get fast from everywhere. It's 2023.
1000%.
Be very careful what you say.
1000%. If you want to see the video, you just see the video, man.
Yeah. No, for sure, man.
1000%.
And, I was talking with your manager off camera, and then you're working with some big upcoming artists. Maybe we could keep it private. It's not really released, but there was some good stuff coming up. So I can't wait to see the updated list.
I'm always trying to.
You even perform for opening for Reggie Cash downtown Montreal.
Oh yeah, that was like 2 days after the Daju.
That was a sold out show.
Yeah, sold out. So shout out to Reg for that. Shout out to him. I didn't even know it.
He's doing his thing up in Montreal area.
1000%.
Quebec. He's even up in France now.
Yeah. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's starting to pop in France right now.
Oh, crazy. Yeah.
So it's a big deal for you too.
1000%.
Open for him.
1000%. He hit my managers up. He said he wanted me to open for one of his things that he was doing. I wasn't even sure about it.
Right.
But then after the Daju thing, I was just like, nah, I need to go to Montreal.
Right.
I need to go to Montreal. I need to go to Montreal. I like this. I got that feeling of it. I was just like, nah.
You told your boy, we're pulling up the Montreal.
Yeah. Went to Montreal. I went with
Went
DJ.
to the club after? You went to the club after?
Nah. I was exhausted.
Straight work?
Yeah.
Straight work.
This nigga's serious.
Straight work. Even after here.
Straight up.
I'm going straight to work. Right?
Straight work.
I gotta always keep grinding until we start getting bread.
Yeah.
Always keep
that's
grinding.
facts.
Because I need money for studio. I need money for clothes.
Yeah.
We ain't got no sponsor right now. The first sponsor is you. So
Right.
Hey.
That's what's up, man. We're proud to have you on
100%.
Straight FedEx for your first interview, brother.
Thank you so much.
Live and direct in the BI Media.
sir.
Now, what has been the most difficult thing you have had to endure in your life or career so far?
The most difficult thing, man, in my life.
Hey, man, it's a moment to connect with your audience.
To be life, to be
Keep it
career.
Nah. Growing up was tough. Growing up was tough. We didn't have much. We were in
Humble beginnings.
Yeah, it's like we're in a foreigners country, and we don't have, my parents don't have a working permit, so refugees are not allowed to work at that time.
Yeah.
So now the truck business he's doing it under the table too. So
Right.
if them niggas decide not to pay him,
Right.
who is he gonna tell?
Right.
Nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody. So
That was your time in
in Zimbabwe.
Zim. Yeah.
In Zim. So I got to a point where Yeah, he got this truck business, but the truck business he'd go like he'll live for like 6 months, sometimes like a year, and then when he goes, like I said, he goes with the rent, he goes with the school fees,
Right.
until he comes back. There's no phone,
Right,
no
yeah.
communications
Right.
with him. At some point, one time we found out that he actually got arrested.
Right.
Because crossing the borders, there was complications
Yes.
and stuff
Yeah.
with the papers, and he got arrested. But yeah, growing up was tough. Then one day, the president woke up, and then he said he doesn't want refugees in his countries no
Right.
more. And so now we're finding out that there's an army going around.
Shit.
Kicking people out.
Not even. Well, I wish he was kicking people out. The army's coming with the trucks.
Killing
They're going
people.
to neighborhoods where they know there's foreigners, there's Congolese foreigners.
Yeah.
So that back in the day, you could tell the difference between a Zimbabwean and the Congolese by skin tone.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe, the Congolese, light, lotion, stuff like that, light.
Yeah,
We're lighter.
okay, yeah.
Congolese, a little dark skin, brownish. You could tell the difference.
So hold on, you're telling me in Zim they're using more Carolite?
What? No.
What's going on here?
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're able to tell the difference between
Yeah.
this is a foreigner and this is a Zimbabwean.
Yeah.
So the army, we're going around the neighborhoods, asking neighbors, are there any foreigners here? Are there any Congolese? So now
Right.
the army is taking them, and apparently we didn't know where they were taking some of these people because
Right.
some of them were never found.
Oh.
Some of them were never found. So now I'm waking up one day. My mom is waking me up at 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 a.m. in the morning. She's waking me up. I'm seeing my aunt. My aunt has this wrapper, the Congolese wrapper that they have.
Yeah.
She put the clothes inside and then closed
Wrapped
it in the bundle and I had it in the back. I'm like, what's going on? Are we going to church?
Right.
Because no church back then used to be crazy. We're going to the mountains
What's
to
going
pray
on?
to get this
At
poverty
that time,
out.
how old are you at that time?
Like 5, 6.
Right.
5, 6.
Go on.
So I see my aunt, I see my mom's getting clothes stuff. They're waking me up. I'm still sleepy. So when we get outside, I see my aunt climbing the fence. I see my mom climbing. I've never seen my mom in this action before.
Right.
I've never even seen her jump that much.
Yeah.
So I'm
You got vert mode?
I was seeing this woman climbing the fence. She's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
So now I'm waking up a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, we gotta
I'm
go.
waking up,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I climb the fence. After we climb the fence, we get to the street. It was running.
It was
We're
chaos.
sprinting. Usually, moms when they run, they're looking back.
Yeah.
Check on the kid, right?
Right.
The hand
Yeah.
is out. Nah, nigga. She was
Yo.
I realized at this time that it's every niggas for themselves.
Oh,
Nigga, wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
This is not a drill.
Yeah.
we
Run.
gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We ran to a location where by day you get there with 2 buses. We got there. We got to my mom's friend's crib.
Yeah.
She got us in. She told us that there's a bus. It's a UNICEF bus because there's a UNICEF came, but they're not in the city. They're at it's another province. It's a village
Right.
outside of Harare, right? So she told us that all the refugees are meeting there. At that bus is taking them there, and they're protected there with
Right.
UNICEF in that
Right.
village. So then she gives us bus fare, but the bus fare is for one person. So back home is like if there's no bus fare for like kids,
Right.
they put the kids. They sit on the engine of the bus.
Right.
On the engine on the bus?
The engine is inside. So like the bus is back home, the engines are inside, and there's seats that are facing you, right?
Okay.
And whenever you're sitting on that engine for like 30 minutes, it starts heating up.
Yeah,
like
fast.
gas is burning. Like ask any Zimbabwean this,
Right.
they'll tell you. So yeah, I'm sitting there. We get to the location for the bus. As we're getting there, guess what's happening?
Bus breakdowns or some rebels with some guns. Or a combination of both.
The bus is leaving. This guy pops his head out the window and says, "Yo," he's explaining to my mom in Lingala, right? The bus is going to this. The voice is fading away because the bus is going.
Yeah,
We didn't
yeah.
hear the rest of the shit he said. He just said, "Get on the next bus." So we get on the next bus. Come to find out, the bus is not going all the way there. It's
Right.
going halfway. So then we get to the halfway place. It was another village. This is the village.
Right.
Like the one where, like,
Again, the milk straight from the source.
the one where people from the states think the
you
Africa is like,
you seeing your food run in
Brother,
the
it's a
bushes
hut.
during the day, at night you play.
It's a hut, bush, hut.
Shit.
So traditional
Brother,
Like
Zimbabwean
transportation.
traditional village.
It's a guy on a donkey. He has this thing, and then he has a donkey
Right. So
that's
what
where we're
happens
at.
from there? Because what you're saying right now, putting into perspective for the average viewer in the Western world, they better stop talking about their life
Facts.
or their situation.
Right.
But nonetheless, it's all about perspective. But go on.
Yeah, so we get to that village. We get there around, I think it was around the afternoon, like 3-4. We get there. It's a very small village. My aunt is the one that was familiar a lot with the language, with the local language, right? I was still young.
Right.
So yeah, she was just like, you guys stay here. I'm gonna go search for help. This girl went 3, 4, 5, 6. It's getting darker. There's no street lights. There's no street lights. It's literally bush hut. So then now my mom starts crying. Now we're walking around. We see this old guy in the bike. My mom tries, because she barely knew the language, but she tried. She tried explaining the situation. Then the guy said, follow us. We followed the nigga. The nigga didn't even get off the bike. We were niggas still riding the bike and we're walking behind, you know? We get to his hut. Tell me how this nigga has 3 wives.
3 wives.
As I told you about the skin tone, you can
Right.
tell the difference between the Congolese and the Zimbabwean. So once we got in, his 3 wives look at my mom and then they're just like, oh, this nigga done brought in you short.
Cereal.
This guy brought a new, and then they just started eyeing my mom, bro. They just eyeing my mom, and then they offered us food on top of it. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, I slept. I passed out, but I know for a fact my mom did not sleep.
Right.
The next morning, we went to they had like a little town. It was not even a big thing. It was just like one building in that town. We get there, finally see my aunt, and then they hug it out. They were talking, they're crying. I was not understanding. I was just thinking like they missed each other. That's why they're crying.
Right.
Come to find out, I just found out like 2-3 years ago
Right.
that something bad happened to my aunt. On her way back to us, it was getting very dark, so she saw this abandoned bus, and then she went to sleep in the abandoned bus. But it belongs to a bunch of thugs that like lives there. So
Right.
won't even get into
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
But yeah, we got to the town, and then one of the people there were just like, "Oh, you guys talking about UNICEF? We heard about them. The next village, there's a bus that comes here. Like, I don't know what time you specified, but we waited for the bus. We got into the bus. Even when we got to the location, and it never really dropped us at the exact spot.
Right.
We had to walk. We got there. It's a whole different story.
That's a
getting
whole
there.
journey.
It's a whole different. We got there. I was getting sick because my immune system was weak. It was dirty everywhere. It's a village. Like sewers here, sewers there. Niggas' immune system was weak, so I was getting sick on a daily sickness.
If you're young at 5,
Yeah,
for sure.
facts. But and then the law. We were there for like 2-3 years. And then the law changed, and then we were able to go back to the city. So that's why we went back to the city in school.
Okay,
in Harare.
Okay.
That's the capital city, yeah. But yeah,
And you sit there how long?
we were there till 2014. And then August 12th was when I was on the plane and I was here.
Okay.
August 12th of 2014 was when I got
Puts
here.
it in perspective for the viewers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
About, what's the worst thing that happened to you? You
Yeah,
know, it wasn't
I-
even your career. So like the
Right.
worst thing that happened to you in your career. You
Yeah.
didn't even compare to this.
Yeah.
I think everybody that comes to Canada just has a unique story. I feel like that's the unique part about Canada. Just
There's a lot of
everybody is
refugees,
coming from everywhere.
immigrants,
They all have crazy past lives and stuff like that.
100%. If it was for immigration, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Like I used to
so-
remember, how moms are like, don't eat at that people's house.
for sure.
Don't eat at that the neighbor's house.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
that But then it got to a point where my mom is looking at me, is like, "Yo, you better eat at your friend's house before you come here. There's no food."
Right.
I still didn't do it
Right.
because I know that that's not my mom's.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just, we're going through it right now.
yeah.
Like,
It is what it is.
got to that, yeah. But we
Yeah.
thank God for everything. I thank God for everything,
Have
for
to.
bringing us here, stuff like that. That's why sometimes when I'm fucking up here, sometimes when I'm messing up, and I know personally that I'm messing up, my consciousness is just like, nigga, look where we're coming from. What are you doing? You know how you like look.
Yeah,
where you
but people make mistakes, man.
I know,
You
but-
can't beat yourself up over mistakes.
I know, but
like,
there.
it's a learning experience.
It's
as
a
well,
learning
right?
experience, but
Trust me,
there's
man.
sometimes where you
Yeah.
you could have changed.
For sure. You
could
could
have changed
You
it.
wish you could have changed your decisions, but
Yeah.
all you can do is be grateful for the experience and
1000%.
learn from it, man. That's how I see it.
1000%.
And you know what? We've been talking a whole about your past, your music, and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't making music, what would you be doing right now? What other ventures would you be going through if it wasn't for music?
I don't know, bro. I'd probably just be working in '98. I'd probably just be.
Yo, that's
Wait, what? No, not '98. 95.
That's that shit, bro.
Oh, brother, you've never done one of those ones?
I've definitely done more than 9 to 8, but nonetheless, when you said like, what would you be doing? Like at least like, I don't know, like work a little side hustle. I don't know, 9
I
to
know,
5.
I was always thinking.
9 to 8, fucking kill yourself.
Brother,
Like-
we have done some slave
Yeah.
shit.
All these like these pages like about fucking work hard and shit on
Oh.
IG. They're like, you a bitch.
Brother. You guys know about the Weed Man? The Weed Man company? You know the Weed Man
Yeah,
company?
yeah,
The
yeah.
door to door?
Yeah, you
yo.
done that?
What you know about
Yeah,
that?
hustle. I think I did one day for those guys.
really?
One day.
I managed to pull 3 days.
3 days.
The first day they sent us the most racist nigga called me a nigger on the first day. First day. I just say, damn.
Let's find out you pulled up with the shades and the big eyes and shit.
The only reason why I pulled out the next 2 days is like I was the only one affected by it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm looking at everybody else. Everybody's
like,
just going through their
they
day.
don't
I'm
give a
just like, so it's not that crazy?
no.
Right.
All right. And then like, brother, I only did two more days after that. It was
Yeah,
not
that's
it.
it.
It was not it. It was not it.
So you're like, you basically said like, you make
Wait
this
a
music
minute.
shit or 9 to 8.
Fuck it, bruh.
You know what?
Because I've also
at
been
least you know like that was your shit.
Yeah.
But some people have like, well, I was thinking of doing this project or that. That's fine.
No, something else I was thinking about because I started like doing security works
Yeah.
like 2017.
Yeah.
So I was doing a lot
So
of like
you get me in for like that means when I pull up next event, I'm giving you a handshake.
1000%.
You getting me in
You
there?
just come in.
Stop it. We just making connect that shit bit ass. I'm done making the line. We good. So far we good.
Hey, we're good.
We're good.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, I was the whole security thing.
But that's good money too.
Yeah, ooh, yeah, 1000%.
Yeah.
Big money.
Yeah.
I was also thinking about.
So that's why you were talking about the 9 to 8.
I was thinking
Yeah,
about
yes, yes.
at some point opening like a security company.
Yeah.
At some
Security
point, like,
detail.
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about at that
Right
point.
now it's the music.
Right now it's the music. I've
music.
left.
Okay, yo, let's let the man answer the question. Sorry about that. Yo, security detail, go ahead.
Yeah, I've done. So it's actually one of my boys that introduced me to security. I was doing security for. I started at Waverly. It's at Elgin.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
started
you
there.
started at the non so urban, more I can say politically correct, a Caucasian type, but still very inclusive to all races. Bar.
Hey man, if you put it out.
So
But
nice
yeah,
bar, though.
yeah, 1000%.
Yeah,
First,
I've been at least over 10 times. For sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was my first ever shift there, security, and got fired on the first day.
Did you?
Yo, what's up with people hating on you?
Hold up. At the fire meeting, did they tell you let too many blacks in, man?
Yo,
Rather,
Too many blacks.
it wasn't even that.
I'm just kidding.
We had one of my other boys. I didn't even know this at that time, but it was his cousins that just came out the bid.
Right.
Right. They came to celebrate. They were celebrating. I don't know if the bartender was on coke. I don't know what's going on, but he bottled the guy, one of the boys.
The bartender.
The bartender. And these are like big guys, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you know how. So he bottles him. The guy goes ape shit. Like,
So
ape
now this is when in your job description you're supposed to go in line of fire.
What that's what I'm saying.
So tell me, go on.
Brother, big ass guys, he has the right to be upset.
Yeah,
he got
facts.
bottled, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
brother, you know that song, How About I Shake the Room?
Right.
That's what the fuck was happening.
Right.
There were 3 of
So how'd you
them.
get fired?
Hold on.
Yeah.
There was 3 of them.
Right.
These guys are moving back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what's my job? Me, I've seen that there. That's not my department.
Yeah.
Right.
So me, I'm trafficking people. I'm
Yeah,
not human trafficking, but like, I'm like, hey, don't go here,
Yeah.
don't go there. One of my boys was a big guy. Even he didn't step in. Literally, he was behind the boss. You know, the boss was the one talking.
They were
about
just scrapping.
brother.
Scrapping.
Right, they were
like fresh out the bin, like
They
I'll
were
crush them when they go.
shaking the place.
Trust me.
So then after the boss is like, let's have a meeting. So then he comes in. He comes in with his coat. He's like, I didn't like that. I didn't like what happened today. We didn't have control of everything. I took care of everything. So now my friend he likes talking back a lot. He likes talking back.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you want us to do?
Right.
What the fuck did you want us to do? It seems like you had it in control. What did you want us to do?
Yeah.
Did you see how? Why did he bottle him? The guy apparently was like he was off some shit. You had to be off some shit because
Hold on, the bartender get fired?
I actually don't know. I don't know if he was on his way with us. I don't know if he got fired as well. But I remember my boy's the one that got me the
Someone
job.
got to take the fall, so you took the fall.
No, not even. My boy got me the job. The way he responded back to the guy is what got us. You know,
Oh, you got it.
He got fired. But then when he got fired, he was like, "Yo, Billy, let's go." I was like,
You're like, I'm independent
I need this
contractor.
job. I need this job.
I was like, "Fuck."
You're like, thanks for the contract.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up my own dog.
Nigga was like, "Billy, let's go."
I'll see you after work.
You know,
Your boy's watching this. Be careful.
It's all love.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't snake. So,
Yeah, no, you're right. No, yeah, team player. Shout out to you.
2000%.
You get that championship ring too.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
It's
So okay, we want to know about your latest song, bro. It's called Dirty Maria.
Dirty
Tell us about it.
Maria.
It's hot, steaming. What's going on with that?
So Dirty Maria is out. It's been out for like 3 months now. We're working on the music video. Music video is
We seen the
probably-
previews in the backstage.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
1000%.
Everything works in its proper time.
Exactly.
So,
Now that's my mentality now. Like everything happens at its own time.
Yeah.
Take your time. Don't try and compare yourself with others because his time is his time.
Yeah.
Your time is yours. It's different timing.
yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that one. Do you have a specific vision or goal set in mind in regards to what you want to achieve in the future?
In the near, the goal that I have right now, I actually want to have. I'm giving this a year. I wanna already start touring.
Yeah.
You wanna what?
Start touring?
I wanna start touring.
Start touring.
I feel like it's too
First
early.
it was the Daju, then it was the Soul Richie Cash show downtown Montreal.
No, I want to make it a goal. Why wait too long? Why wait 5 years?
Yeah.
I feel like
Music's hot. Go for it, right?
if it's hard and if I'm putting my mind into it and my set time is 1 year, I feel like it should happen.
You just gotta plan it out.
It should happen. I'm declaring it too. It's gonna happen.
I will one
Now
day.
you,
Yeah,
now you
gonna
have
happen.
to make it happen.
It's definitely
Yeah,
happening.
you have to make it happen
Definitely
for sure.
happening.
That's
All right.
what's up. That's what's up. We're gonna switch it up. Switch it up a little bit, you feel me? Just a little bit. That straight fit action. We got little segments, you know what I mean? This one's a classic. It's called Finish the Sentence.
Okay.
Pretty
I'm gonna drop
easy.
a line, and I would like for you to finish the sentence.
Okay.
Rapid thing. Ta, ta, ta. You feel me?
Say less.
My favorite thing about Ottawa is
Everybody knows each other.
Okay.
Community, essentially. Okay.
Someone embracing that their ex is their boy's ex. Anyways,
it's
the
a
most
dirty
important
world.
thing about me is
Most important thing to me is
to you.
family.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important.
People will be surprised to know.
That I actually smile 24/7. So somebody told me like you always mean mug. You never smile in your
Right.
pictures.
The industry look, the little industry look. Maybe
Yeah,
that's it.
I'm just like that's the image for Instagram. Get to know me more. You know?
Yeah.
One of those.
Well, on this show, Currency, we love to talk about money. So, money talks. You already know. So, let's talk money.
Okay.
What amount of money do you consider to be rich?
Rich.
I think a solid 50K.
Huh?
Wait, what age group? What age group? What age group?
No.
The
we're not.
question is the question.
Because I'm considering rich as in I have this amount of money that can open doors for this, and this.
Okay.
Nah, I'm talking money. I'm
Money,
talking
like
about
rich.
We write you a check today. Go
When you
check
feel
it.
rich, like
Yeah.
you feel like yo, bro, like everybody getting a crib, and guess what? There's so much excess that their mama is probably getting.
No, that's a
house
lottery.
too.
That's the lottery.
But listen, that's considered to be considered rich.
Yeah.
I mean, the 50K is still an answer.
I know. No, I answered that. And I was thinking like,
Yeah,
niggas my
for
age
sure,
and stuff.
for sure,
But
no.
if you're talking like rich, I would say 50 mil. 50 mil.
mil,
50 mil to
No matter that.
50 mil to 100 mil. Because you said like buying people's mama's houses.
Listen, Hoyos, I don't know, man. Everybody getting something from that money.
Yeah, I'd say 50 to 100 mil.
Yeah, that makes
50
sense.
to 100 mil, the whole squad, we're good.
So at 45 million, you're like, a little rough.
No, you're still gonna get because then you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy.
That's good. Actually, the first question, but so I got some more sauce for you.
I got you. So, what would you do with your first million?
First milli, I'll probably invest it back into what I'm doing. Not the full thing, a portion of it. Another portion, I'll probably break bread with the squad. You know, give them a little motivation that there's more. Let's keep
There's more to
working.
come.
You gotta
With
always
your team,
motivating people.
Invest in your career. Okay.
I know. No, get mom something, get dad something. You know, get family members something.
God damn it.
You know,
That million is still getting a little thin there.
Yeah, You're gonna end up.
Watch out for your third grade.
At some point, you're gonna be like, "Am I making money for myself? Or am I making money for people?" You know?
Yeah. No, but I get the general point for sure.
Yeah.
What would you say would be your greatest investment? It could be just your passion to how you've been working on yourself.
Yeah.
It could be, the grind. You did mention you're working 9 to 8.
Yeah.
If you could, essentially. So, what would you say?
Not giving up. Because usually I used to be the type of person where if it's a lot, if too much is happening, I tend to give up.
Yeah.
I usually tend to give up and just sleep. But me not being able to give up till now, me not giving up on music, me still continuing and releasing it and getting to this point that I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah,
I won't lie.
as you should.
I didn't think I'll see myself here because, again, went to the studio as a joke. The whole studio thing happened. I had a dream. Oh, I sounded like Martin Luther King there for a second.
Sound like a Haitian lady that wakes up and says that she had a dream of
I
going.
had a dream. I was in the studio. I had it twice. And then I told my boys obviously niggas are shut the fuck up. We're gonna go, we're gonna make this. But then the person that followed me to the studio for my first song and after saying this dream was Prince Eros. Shout out to Prince Eros.
And you've
Shout out.
and collab with
Prince Eros is in Dirty Maria. 1000. So he's in Dirty Maria. Prince Eros was the one that followed me to the studio. He's like, yo, let's go make a song.
Yeah. No, that's what's up, man. I gotta tell you, Beerus, we appreciate you pulling up to Chase Stocks today. Any last words for your audience? Look at the camera.
Last words. I got a surprise for y'all coming. I hope you guys like the surprise. I have a few featurings happening as well. And if you want to see more of me, you can go on my Instagram at official Beerus_V, or you can go on my Apple Music, Spotify as Beerus V.
It's a wrap.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Hold up,
no
my chick.
problem. Thank you so much for coming out and having me, big dogs.
You already know it.
Yeah,
Confidence,
man.
grit, fit, and baby. BI Media.
Shout out to the gang.
Shout out.